I'm guessing you were going to tell me, and I think you're probably right when you say this, that Musk bloviating on Twitter, threatening to start another party, on and on and on, not only doesn't matter, but probably, since Donald Trump loves a fight, makes him more powerful.
Well, first of all, I have to scold you and Cuomo. You looked like pinheads on parade when you two got together. You're way too hard on Johnson. Johnson's got to make a decision. Gives a flawed bill and an enormous tax rise that would throw the country into recession. So what would you do, Leland?
Totally agree.
I mean, come on. All right, so don't
Well, I guess
scorch Johnson. He's man enough to come on and explain it. So give him a break. He has to make a tough decision.
Okay. You just asked me a question. You want me to answer it or not?
Nah, I don't really care what you think.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'm just giving you a little jazz. You and Cuomo were way too hard on Johnson. Johnson's making his decision.
I admire Johnson showing up. I admire Johnson showing up.
The most
Him going on
important
for
thing
3 hours.
is...
You would not, Bill, you wouldn't have let Ron Johnson go on for 4 minutes and go
No, I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have done...
points, none of which were sequiturs.
And I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have done a 16-minute monologue that Cuomo did to start a show. And I'm not undermining him. I mean, I'm a boom, boom, let's get to it. I don't want to ruminate and philosophize. And so let me get down to it, because this all ties in to what you want to know. The bill is a bunch of bull, but there's no choice in this time in history. The Democrats don't want to cut any entitlement spending or supervise who gets it, or keep it away from undocumented people, or do anything. They'll cut border funding, they'll cut defense, that's all. There's not one Democrat on Capitol Hill, not one, who will vote for this bill, because it doesn't cut Medicaid. That's a lie that's spewed out over and over by the corrupt TV journalists, so-called, all right? It supervises. It does exactly what Bill Clinton did in '92, saying if you don't look for work and you're able-bodied and you don't have a kid in the house, you're not getting it, okay? And that is fair to the hardworking people who are paying their taxes and don't want a bunch of drug-addicted layabouts gaming the system. Am I clear? As Jack Nicholson once said.
Yeah, crystal clear, Jack. But I think what I was going to say.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go to the direction of how there were a bunch of Democrats that just voted against taking Medicaid away from illegal immigrants, which should pass 100-0, right? And taking SNAP benefits away from illegal immigrants.
Of course they are.
Right. I thought that's where you were going to go, but they didn't. It was 56-43. They needed 60 votes in the Senate. I think this is interesting,
but just the fact that it was
Donald Trump has done something. Right. Well, it shouldn't have been. The fact that Democrats can't say illegal immigrants.
Okay.
No, I'm just asking. Are we in a different time now that Donald Trump?
Let me answer.
Trump is more powerful than it ever has. Okay.
Dwight Eisenhower is more powerful than Donald Trump. Okay, as president. Now, Eisenhower didn't flaunt it like Trump is flaunting it. He's watched the producers too many times, Zero Mostel. He's flaunting it. But here's the situation. It's all about Trump's legacy. He's got to get the bill passed. If he doesn't, there'll be a recession. He's finished. He loses the midterms. He's a failure as president. It's all on the line for him. So a guy like Tillis in North Carolina, who's afraid to come on and explain his vote, all right, the only reason he's voting against the bill is because it cuts North Carolina's tax on Medicaid down from 6 to 3.5, and Tillis wants the federal revenue to come into North Carolina. That's it, okay? He doesn't care about people losing or this. Nobody's losing anything unless you refuse to look for work. That is the truth.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.